Hey guys, it's Black Icy Cat here, coming at you live with a Lesion video. No, I'm just kidding. This is your boy OTS Kris from the OTS Squad, and I'm coming at you with a Lesion guide. Now, let's go ahead and get into this. Lesion is not your normal everyday operator. He has a goo mine that is cloaked, so it does inflict damage and speed damage to any type of attacker. So he's going to be the main one type to go ahead and slow down those rushing attackers such as Ash, IQ, and Habana. Now, those goo mines are a little bit ineffective sometimes, especially in the beginning of the round, so you want to make sure you do kill him at the beginning of the round. Um, if not, Lesion becomes more deadly and more deadly the further and further into the round he goes. At the beginning of the preparation phase, he starts off with one goo mine, and by the end of the preparation phase, he end up with two. Now, he ended up creating these goo mines every 15 to about 20 seconds, and those are gonna be crucial seconds in this game, especially if you're playing anything like secure area or bomb, because the longer he is alive, the more and more deadly he gets. His name is Lu Tezong Long, or AKA Lesion. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm not gonna even try to pronounce that. But let's go ahead and get into his loadout. Now, he does have the 612 SD shotgun with the integrated silencer on it. It is a very valuable shotgun. It does hit just around the same amount of range as the other shotguns do. Now, the thing about his shotgun is that it is a very, very low capacity 6-round magazine shotgun. But it does give you that reload speed that you should need. Now, this shotgun is good, but I don't recommend it because you're going to be reloading so much more than just your other shotguns with the 8-round to 12-round mag capacity. So with this shotgun, it's very valuable, has a high recoil pattern, but I prefer the T5 SMG. It is a high rate of fire, 9mm lightweight submachine gun. Now, this thing shoots just like the Vector, but hits twice as hard. If you like using mirrors in her Vector, you're definitely going to love the T5 SMG. This thing has its great attachments. You do not need a foregrip on this. It doesn't even allow you the option to get a foregrip on this, only because it already has one right next to the handle, as you can see. You can get your laser sight, your muzzle brake, your suppressor, your normal things for your muzzle, and also your sights. Now, going on to the Q929. Now, this thing, its recoil pattern isn't all the way the best in the game, such as like the FM57 from Ash and Thermite, but this thing does hit twice as hard as that gun. The fire rate is very, very low, as you can see, but that's mainly just saying it pulls as fast as your trigger finger can go. Now, he does have an impact grenade, and he also has a deployable shield. Me, I prefer the impact grenade because I play Lesion more as a roaming character. The more and more I roam around the map with him, the deadlier he gets. He can also do hit and runs, such as like Convera. He'll be able to kill an enemy, leave a trap, and go ahead and leave. And that's going to cover his tracks because they have to decide whether or not pull the needle out or follow Lesion and kill him. And that's going to make him even more deadly when they have to make that split-second decision on whether or not they should be able to pull that needle out or go ahead and go after Lesion. So you definitely want to be able to kill him earlier in the round if you're going against Lesion. Now, going into a little bit of a strat. Right here we have me and Josh playing on the casual, and as you can see, there was a trap right there in the windowsill. Now, this is very valuable because you either have to rappel all the way up or all the way down to actually be able to take that needle out. So as long as they stay repelled, they're definitely going to be fucked up. Here's a little bit of my gameplay when we were playing on Canal. Now, we are defending Maps Room, but I decided to defend servers because a lot of people like to attack up-down. So I went ahead and put a Lesion mine right there just to bait out IQ a little bit more because I knew I was scanned earlier in the round, so she's going to try to focus on some of those goo mines, which is what most IQ players do. Now, I was droned out, a little bit scanned, so I know she's probably going to be on our RDF scanner right now, and I had Jaeger go ahead and rotate himself around and try to make a little bit of a distraction for her. So she focused All in Jaeger tried to hit him, and I used my goo mine as a little bit of a trap to be able to detect when she came in, and that's how I got the kill on her. Here we are on Oregon, and we are defending dorms. I went ahead and wanted to put a Lesion out on here and use the Josh J. Will strat, and I wasn't minding that. Now, he wanted to put an Ella out there, but I figured that, nah, that'll be a little bit too detected, so I went ahead and told him no. He went ahead and moved. So, usually with Lesion, you want to make him more and more deadly, more and more accurate. So, what I went ahead and did is I waited until the match started and went ahead and put a Lesion inside of the window. That is going to be super deadly because they never see it. Went ahead and re-barricaded the window, made it seem like nothing ever happened out of that window. After that, I went ahead and tried to rotate around and made him more and more deadly. As you can see, I survived through most of the round, or all of the round, and you will see that I end up getting all 7 traps.
They spawn construction.
Okay. They're on top of the tower.
Armory.
Already.
Sounds like they're shooting that armory window.
They're shooting out the windows. I like the. I mean, I've been seeing a lot of people doing that. Shoot out these windows. Hey Chris, listen. Are you looking at the stairs? Because I have a mine on the stairs, so they'll probably back up if they hit that shit. Hey, you have an impact grenade?
Yeah.
You want to throw one right there?
Abana is dead. Damn, man, this fucking drone will lay off.
Yeah, stay out the windows, guys.
Dumb bitch.
Watch the windows, Chris.
Hallway. Armory.
That's a mine. Hallway. To your left, Chris.
I got you.
Upstairs.
He's smoking it.
Mark the doorway where the shield is.
Right there.
Chris did.
Yeah, we got no
the shield.
shields, bro. Except the Valkyrie ones.
Tell me when they jump in.
I've been spotted.
Can't see me.
That's a mine.
One on the roof.
I
Another
can't see his
one
face,
in,
but he can see me.
Somebody went outside. They're going towards bathroom. Big window, main objective room. Big window.
I got
To
you.
the left of it. To the right.
As you can see right here, they went ahead and just shut out that window instead of coming up and approaching to it. So they thought they would be able to rush me, and it'll be a little bit of a viable option. Right there, I seen that the goo mine went off, and that's how I got the drop on her, being able to use my goo mine as a detection instead of being able to be vulnerable to ash rushes or even IQ rushes. Right here, I go ahead and rotate. And this is where we get it down to a 3v1. And as you can see, I have 4 more goo mines, and I just go ahead and deploy each one of these at the entrances that are non-goo mined. So each entrance that she's going to have to go into, she's going to have to get hit by a goo mine, and especially with people shooting at you, it's going to be super hard to be able to pull that out. So it's either going to end in a draw or she's dying very quickly. Being suppressed is also really hard to do with that goo mine inside you.
Hey, we can do our
Here we
fucking,
are on the new map
Atlas
theme park,
technique with
defending the
this
first
next
floor
time.
haunted
This is
house.
like dining.
So
Double
as a
castle.
Lesion, I wanted to go ahead and roam on this little bit of a map. So I went ahead and threw a Lesion trap on the main door of the objective. and I decided to roam above. Now, I like to put lesion traps on hatches as well, only because these breachers are more likely to want to take out that needle rather than go ahead and breach that hatch. And if you do rather take that needle damage, even if you do breach the hatch, you're going to leave yourself vulnerable to counterattacks from below. So you're going to go ahead and take that needle out rather than take that health damage. Now, I tried to hide above the room or stay at least relatively close to the objective so I can be able to get back to the objective as quick as possible if my teammates do get knocked down. Now, as you can see, I'm just stacking up some Lesion charges and just roaming around, listening to my teammates and even listening to my headsets. Right there, I heard a broken door, so I decided to start aiming this way, and that's when I hit Ash quick and fast. So I went ahead and rotated around. Now his teammates just gave out the call out saying, oh, he's in his offices, go ahead and tag offices, and that's why I rotated to the room right next to offices. And even then, even if they did decide to check this, I'm right behind here. Most people don't usually do a thorough sweep of a room, which usually gets them killed. So instead of droning out things or even doing a full-blown thorough sweep, even behind desks, under chairs, things like that, they just rather go ahead and push in. So most people go ahead and try to hit the part where their teammates called it out, and this is where I rotated back to the doorway and I see Fuse running towards that room. And that's when he gets killed. Now, even though I did a hit and run, I can't do it again, so I went ahead and put a Lesion trap right in the middle of that doorway, just in case if anybody tried to rush in here, because chances are they're going to check that office first and then check this room over here. So since I see that hatch, I'm like, oh, this is where the impact come in handy. I can get out of this room and rotate downward. So here's where I hit IQ with one of the goo mines. It's upstairs. I can see where she is. I can see where it happened. And I went ahead and rotated around. She's going to come down this hatch just so she can come around, or she's going to come through the hallway and down these stairs. This is why I start rotating up the staircase, and as soon as the goo mine goes off, I get a clean shot on her when she tries to take that needle out.
Nah, bitch. Hey, y'all are lit. Leapfrog. Y'all niggas playing leapfrog. Oh my god, I'm saying